Oh my fucking god. Oh yeah, it works. Okay. It's dark, but just a game. That's what he would say to me. The faces all the same, but their stories all end tragically. Sweet whatever little baby, and that's the price you pay. You would say to me. Why is Streamlabs so irritating? Hi everyone. Happy Friday. Life's sweet whatever baby. That's one of my favorite Lana Del Rey songs. I love when Beezers turn on each other. Why? Was there a fight? I haven't seen anything Chantal related today. Jordy, Amber is gonna blame you for the mom thing. Well, ever since people like Jordy started digging into my mom's personal life, I've had to make some changes. And those changes include deleting her as a friend on Facebook. Which is why you guys are jumping to the conclusion that we are in a fight. Which is not the truth. That's not the truth one bit. And I'm going to tell you exactly what the tea is. Okay, Amber, tell us what the tea is. I'm just glad that she unblocked me on Instagram, personally. Because then I don't have to make a fake Instagram account and follow her on a fake Instagram account. You know, it's just like effort. You know, it's like, God. So I'm glad that I'm unblocked. It's Twinkie's fault. I still need answers on Twinkie. I still need answers. Amber always blames Jordy for shit. Did she actually blame me for something, or are you guys just saying that? Smeg Magician, thank you. I ate a half a jar of pickles and I feel like I'm dying. Anyway, happy Friday. Make good choices. Oh my gosh. Half a jar of pickles? Chantal's rolling her eyes. You only ate half a jar? And then you don't have to drive to get to see her license. Yeah, my license plate. I hope Mama Lynn rescued Twinkie from neglect. Oh boy. Karina Kaboom said Amber will blame you. Maybe. I haven't really had any personal interaction with Amber since summertime. Mr. Snowflake said she would in his video today. I don't know. I mean, I didn't see my name pop up on here, but it's very possible. No. I don't see my name. So this is like the third time she has posted this whole ask me a question thing over the past week. She keeps posing these Q&As, but then never follows through with them. Today is actually the first time that she's followed through. We haven't seen an upload from Amber in 9 days. So, yeah. Are you sick? No. Does that mean anything? More of a reason to blame you? What if Amber's already bedbound? Well, if she was bedbound at 570, then in my opinion, I think that she's like, the last time we saw her when she said that she was 493, I think that it was more like 520s, 530s. So now that she's been with Emily and Emily's been able to have an eye on her, I don't really know how much the girls can put on in a week. I don't underestimate them. I'll tell you that right now. Don't underestimate them. She'll probably do them in a video instead of doing something or productive. I wish that she would just make a video. But honestly, y'all, it's very possible that she isn't making videos right now because she doesn't want us to see the transformation. What should we call Amberlynn's matriculation from 500 to 600 pounds? Should we call it her metamorphosis? You know how a caterpillar turns into a butterfly? When a super morbidly obese turns into a true bariatric. Oh, jeez. I want to bet she could put on 30 pounds in a week easy. 30 pounds in a week? No. That would be some true work of the devil. But, you know, I don't underestimate that feeder girlfriend. So, I mean, 30 pounds in a week? Maybe. But what we are going to do is we are going to take a look at everything that has been going on over the past 24 hours with Amberlynn's mom allegedly deleting her off of Facebook and them being in a fight. We talked about this a little bit on yesterday's live stream, but we didn't really get into it because that was a Chantal stream. But basically, it came on the heels of this Instagram account called Disect Moments talking about something that they saw on Amberlynn's mom's Facebook. And it was basically this right here. Amberlynn's mom posted something on Facebook, and Amberlynn commented on it saying, "Message me or call me, please, love you." Upon further investigation, they went into Christine Reed's Facebook friends and saw that she and Amberlynn were no longer friends on Facebook. Interesting. Amberlynn has provided a response to this, a rationale for this, but I think that we can all kind of agree that it's really strange that you would try to get someone's attention by commenting on one of their Facebook posts. You would think that a daughter would call, leave a voicemail, send a text message to try to get the attention of their own mother. Why would they comment on a public Facebook post to try to get their attention? Odd. Very odd. So, this Disect Moments account here on Instagram, I encourage you to check them out. They have a lot of fun posts. Went into Christine's Facebook friends, searched for Amber, and saw that they were not friends with Amber. So, as of today, as of right now, October 11th, 2024, 8:27 p.m. Eastern, Christine and Amberlynn are not friends on Facebook. So, very strange, but Amberlynn has provided an explanation for everything that has been hitting the fan recently. There have been some rumors that have sprouted in the community since this kind of went viral in Girl World. And that is that Amberlynn is a full-time feedie. She isn't talking to the mom. She is moved to Wisconsin. She has abandoned Twinkie. I know that that was something that I heard expressed very prolifically yesterday, is that Twinkie has been abandoned and is now under the care of Christine's household. So I don't know what's going on with Twinkie. I don't know about Twinkie's whereabouts. I just hope that Twinkie, because I mean, Twinkie, she needs extra care. I really, in my opinion, I don't think that Twinkie is getting adequate care for what is required of a senior dog. So senior dogs need extra attention. And I don't think that Twinkie is even really getting the bare minimum. So it's troubling. It's troubling to think about, because Twinkie has been a part of our cast for so long. A lot of us care very deeply for Twinkie and her well-being. We just want her to be okay. And it really doesn't seem like, with all of this information being held in clandestine from Amber, that we have a sense of security when it comes to Twinkie's well-being. Isn't she on medication too? Twinkie is on medication, as are most senior dogs. But so that is basically the rundown of what has been taking place with Amberlynn recently. Commenting on her mom's Facebook, please call me, please message me, love you. I don't know if they're in communication. I don't know if they're in contact, but I think that regardless of what we are about to read on Amberlynn's Instagram story, we can all agree that this was a very strange way to reach out to your own mother. Please call me, please text me via Facebook comment. Okay. All right, so I figure we can just hop right on into this Q&A, and then we are going to tentatively, you know what I kind of want to do? Because prior to all of this happening, I kind of speculated that Amberlynn had begun pushing her mom to the back burner. She now had her feeder. She now had her girlfriend. And the person that had been keeping her company throughout all of season 6 and was there for her, would take her to lunch, would take her to her appointments, would take her shopping, would be her. So her best friend that she has missed out on so much time with because of her problematic childhood, she's now pushing to the back burner because she got a girlfriend. So she probably blocked her number too. Blocked her on Facebook and blocked her number. Wow. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? All right. So in my opinion, this Q&A was deliberately constructed to talk exactly about what people are wondering about. Amberlynn has enabled the option on Instagram for us to see who asked these questions, because typically she receives criticism when we take a look at this. And we always say, oh my God, she sent that to herself. Oh my God, she's sending herself these own messages. So in my opinion, she was able to show that we aren't able to say that she's asking herself her own questions this time, because so many people are wondering this. But she'd be getting these kind of questions anyway, so she doesn't really need to. So I think that this is her way of kind of clapping back, mic dropping, Z-snapping at the haters to show them that she actually doesn't ask herself her own questions. But if she were to do that, today would be the day to do that, because so many people are wondering about the mom, the Facebook drama, Twinkie, etc. So this is her way of kind of showing a little bit of like half-assed authenticity. So, Selena Vow, thank you. Oh, that V card. Now you have my super chat V card. So excited for this. Have a glass of wine. Love you, Jordy. Thank you so much, Selena. I really appreciate that. Another super chat V card. Thank you so much for that, Selena. I really appreciate you. Razumi Yazura, thank you. I was rewatching. I hope this helps. Twitch partner and affiliate earn the same now. Plus program points are now what determine the revenue split from subs. Oh, when did you read that, Razumi? I'm curious. Yeah, guys, I mean, ever since I got my account back on Wednesday, I've just decided to not go live on Twitch because I basically have come to the conclusion that if they don't want my content on their platform, I'm not going to stream my content on their platform. I'm not the type of person that'll kind of go toe to toe with them and say, well, are you going to block me? Are you going to suspend me again? Are you going to delete me from your platform? Like, I just don't care. I'll just, I'll just go to a different platform. That's fine. So I haven't decided to go live on Twitch, but, I don't know. Thank you so much for that, Razumi. All right, let's get into this Q&A. Let me turn on my fan first because it's a little bit HOTTOGO in here. You can take me hard to go. What's it take to get your number? What's it take to bring you home? Hurry up, I'm hot for supper. Hurry up, I'm hot to go. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at this. This is on Instagram right now. Amberlynn put up, ask me a question. Only send me questions if you don't mind your username being shown. Okay. First up here is a wall of text regarding the mom situation. Someone asks, what is going on with your mom and you? And the response provided by Amber is, I'm glad this was asked because so many of you are wild for this. Wild, okay. I told my mom, call me please, love you, while she was at work, which is a very normal statement that daughters make, but I stupidly did it publicly, so people now think that there is a falling out with me and my mom. No, sorry. The drama that was created due to haters caused me to remove her from Facebook so no one would find me on there because my Facebook is private for a reason. But then people noticed that too and thought it was because my mom hates me now. A whole ass untrue storyline was created by strangers due to me just saying, call me, love you, which normally her and I say privately to one another at least a few times a month. LMAO. A very large, very contorted, very detail-packed post here that we need to dissect. I think that Amberlynn is trying to do damage control. I think that she got her ass shown. I think that she thought that her account was private, but we were actually able to see the comment because she never would have left that comment if she thought that the rest of the internet could have seen it. So if Christine's friends on Facebook were able to see it, okay. But if the public could see it, that's bad. This doesn't make any sense. So yeah, very on brand for Liar Lynn. Very on brand. Mods, get back. Show us Twinkie. I would love to see Twinkie. I would love a Twinkie update. Because she was at work. So that's kind of the first answer that Amberlynn provides here. I told my mom on a Facebook post, call me please, while she was at work, which is a very normal statement to make, but I did so publicly. Yeah. We're not, see, the fact that she capitalized very right here, no one is arguing this point. No one is saying that it was abnormal, Chantal. No one said it was abnormal that you told her to call you, okay? The way in which you did it was abnormal. The way in which you did it was strange. The way in which you did it, Blanche, was peculiar. So, yes, I agree with her. It is a normal statement to make for a daughter to say, call me, please, love you, to their mom. But you are a public figure. You have this person's cell phone. Why would you contact them publicly? I normally say this to her in private at least a few times a month. Okay, so why was this time differently? And the important question that we need to be asking ourselves right now is, was Amberlynn friends with her mom on Facebook prior to all of this? Because in this post, she is basically saying that she can't be Facebook friends with her mom because she doesn't want her Facebook information exposed to the public. So what I think happened was Amberlynn thought she was private and she didn't have any other way to contact her mom. Other than her cell phone, I mean, really, how would Amberlynn get in contact with the mom if it wasn't through her directly? I guess through the stepdad. But I'm guessing that if the mom is pissed at Amber, then the mom also would have told the stepdad not to acknowledge Amberlynn's calls, not to acknowledge Amberlynn's text messages. Maybe even the mom went on the stepdad's phone and blocked her. It just doesn't make sense why you would try to get someone's attention publicly. And then the other side of this is, maybe is this all fake? Is this all orchestrated? Amberlynn hasn't uploaded in almost a week and a half now. She knows that there needs to be something going on for her to stay relevant. Would she have done this on purpose to drum up controversy? The important question I want to go back to is that we should be asking ourselves, was Amberlynn friends with the mom prior to this? Because if she wasn't, and she's never been friends with the mom, it's more likely that her story is to add up here. But if she was friends with the mom and then the mom unadded her within the past month, then something's a little bit fishy. But regardless, it's still very odd that Amberlynn would decide to reach out to her mom via Facebook comment. That doesn't seem like the most direct way to try to get in touch with someone. We know that Amberlynn has been putting her mom on the back burner recently. She really isn't that useful to her anymore now that she has a feeder, now that she has another girl in her companionship to be able to drive her around, do whatever. So the mom kind of got pushed to second string. Why didn't she just text her? That's what we're all wondering. If you wanted your mom to call you, why didn't you just call her? Leave her a voicemail, send her a text message. This is a very strange way to try to reach out to someone. And I think that the only reason why she did it is because she has no other way of contacting her mom. Because if I go to the mom's Facebook right now, anybody can comment. So that mom does not have a private Facebook account. It's very much so public. Anybody in the world can go to that and leave a comment. And Amberlynn knows that. She knows that. And I think that she thought that because her account was private, we wouldn't see the comment. Which is not the case, obviously. Which is obviously the case. Yeah, Facebook Messenger is a thing too. Well, now there's people think that there's a falling out with me and my mom. The drama that was created due to that by haters caused me to remove her from Facebook. See, and that doesn't even really make sense. So the drama, because it was discovered at the same time. We just saw in Disrespectful Moments Instagram post that it was posted. It was two different screenshots in the same post. It was the screenshot of Amberlynn saying, "Call me, please, love you." And then you click the little arrow button and it went over to Disrespectful Moments searching to see if Amberlynn and her were friends. It didn't come after the fact. That's what doesn't make sense here. Amberlynn is alleging that she deleted her mom off of Facebook as a friend because of the drama that sprouted from her leaving the comment. She didn't even have enough time to digest the drama between someone calling out the fact that she left a comment and how would that diffuse any of the drama? How would that cause anything to be better? How would you unfriending your mom? I'm just trying to look at this from her perspective. I mean, it doesn't make sense, but I'm just trying to rationalize how she might be thinking, you know? The last part is so odd. Like, huh? Why did you delete your mom? Yeah, what drama? It did nothing other than make people talk. So I think that this is either one thing. I think that Amberlynn got caught with her ass hanging out, or I think that this is all orchestrated and fake. Because when Amberlynn has not uploaded for a while, she does things like causes problems on Facebook and fights with people and talks shit on reaction channels and blah, blah, blah. She does all that to try to keep the drama going. Because Amberlynn would love nothing more than to not upload anymore, to completely disappear from the internet, but she still needs to make an income. So she needs to do this little stuff every so often, and because she doesn't want to make a vlog for whatever reason that is, I think I know what the reason is, but for whatever the reason she doesn't want to make a vlog right now, she's doing this half-assed Instagram drama for us to feed on. So I'm kind of 50-50 on this. Either she got caught being stupid, which is a very real possibility, or she's doing this deliberately to try to drum up some drama because she's too embarrassed to upload a vlog right now because she's gained weight and she doesn't want to hear all of the comments about the feeder stuff. I think that Amberlynn knows that pretty much the entirety of the internet is against her girlfriend right now, and she just doesn't want to hear it anymore. It is quite literally an army of one. So Amberlynn just doesn't want to hear the comments anymore. She's already addressed it once. She has already said, yes, I gained weight. What of it? Blah, blah, blah. It's not because I'm dating a feeder. It's because of all these other bullshit reasons that you guys aren't going to believe, but I'm going to tell you anyway. I think she's gained more weight. I think that she has I think she's maybe put on another 20, 30 pounds, and we would be able to see it in her face, and that's why she doesn't want to make a vlog. Because if she were to make a vlog and upload it, we would all point our fingers and say, we told you, and she just doesn't want to hear it right now. So I think that she's doing this drama on here to try to get something from the audience, to keep her audience going until she can think of something to do. Next question. Are you okay? I missed your videos. Yes, I'm okay. Just needed some alone time without constant social media posting. This is Amberlynn's sole income. This is how she makes a living. This is how she puts food on her table. So she has decided to take a step back from uploading, not because she is being fed by Emily nonstop, but because she just needed some alone time without constant social media posting. Constant social media posting where? What? Amberlynn uploads 2, maybe 3 times a week, and those videos are always 8 minutes to 10 minutes long. You call that constant? Okay, so another example of Amberlynn thinking that she is doing the absolute most when she is quite literally doing nothing at all. She just needed some alone time, guys. That's why she hasn't uploaded in 9 to 10 days. There was a time when Amber, and just to corroborate a past point I made, like in the last 10 minutes, there was a point where Amber did Vlogmas. I want to say that this was 2021 going into 2022, or it was either 2022 going into 2023. I don't remember. But regardless of the year, in January of that year, Amberlynn took like a 2 to 3 week break. And in that 2 to 3 week break, she was doing these Instagram Q&As every day. And I remember that because a lot of those Instagram Q&As is when my channel started to pick up momentum, and she really started to come for me. I mean, she was coming for some of the other reaction channels, but I started to see my name pop up in these Instagram Q&As more and more and more. So I think that Amberlynn knows that she needs to keep her audience hungry. She needs to keep that, you know, she needs to give us something. When she was with Feline and Whiteby, she did Vlogmas. Yeah, but I don't remember if it was 2021 going into 2022 or 2022 going into 2023 because they broke up in July of 23. I think it was 2021 going into No, it was 2022 going into 2023. Okay, yeah. That's it. Amber doesn't even eat good food. Like, if you're going to gain weight, at least eat good-ass food. Oh, come on. BJ's and Cheesecake Factory takeout isn't good food? What are you talking about? Has anyone checked the feeder blogs? Maybe she switched platforms. No, she's not going to switch platforms because I don't think that she wants to do that. I don't think that she would want to start like OF or like a Phoebe account where she would be getting money. If they are making those kind of photos and videos, they're hiding it very well. Because if you do something on the internet, Girl World's going to find out about it. Everything that's done in the dark comes to light in Girl World. That's just how it is. Someone also speculated that maybe she didn't pay her mom for gas and travel, and maybe Amberlynn just had it. Well, I think that Amberlynn told us in her vlog when she traveled that she did compensate the mom for her time and did pay for the van and everything, but, you know, it's always a possibility. What are your and Tommy's couple name? The dynamic duo should be named Tom and Cherry. Okay, I don't get the whole, like, let's pick new names kind of thing. I understand that this was done so to keep a level of privacy for the feeder girlfriend, but we quite literally know everything about this girl. Anything there is to know, I mean, we know it. So I think that this is just insulting at this point, that she continues to call this girl Tommy. I'm not going to call her Tommy. The girl's name is Emily. I mean, like, I don't know if they don't want to act like adults, but I mean, I consider myself an adult. So I'm going to call the other adult by their name. This whole like Tommy shit. Like I'm done with the nickname tomfoolery. Pardon the pun, but no. Cat and mouse. It's a true cat and mouse game, Tom and Jerry. Well, usually Jerry is the one who outsmarts Tom in that cartoon, if I can remember correctly. So is Amberlynn outsmarting the feeder? It's very juvenile. It's stupid. It's stupid. And like, just, I suppose like I'm especially jaded toward it because, again, pardon the pun, but I'm jaded toward it from what went on in Caesar. Jordy Ginger Ninja said in that question. Oh yeah, hey Ginger Ninja. Is Ginger Ninja in here right now? Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that. But I'm just so jaded from season 5 because we went through literally so many different nicknames for Jade and it was just so ridiculous. I'm not doing the same thing for Tommy because as soon as you agree to calling this girl Tommy, that tells Amberlynn that we're willing to follow her bullshit. I'm not willing to follow her bullshit because it's only a matter of time until Tommy becomes something else and then that name gets retired and she starts something else and it's annoying. Emily. The girl's name's Emily. I'm calling her Emily. However long this season lasts, the girl's name's Emily. It's annoying. Jordy's peeled buffalo chicken. Thank you for that. Parents lost their roof in a hurricane. My daughter fractured her leg in its midterms. This is exactly what the ChatGPT doctor ordered. Thanks, Jord. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry to hear about your parents' house. Ugh. Yikes, yikes, yikes. I am so sorry about that. Your daughter fractured her leg in its midterms. This too shall pass, Jordy's peeled buffalo chicken. I am so sorry to hear that, but tomorrow is a new day. Hang in there. You will be back on track. I really appreciate you sending that in. Let us know how everything goes. Granny Noodles, thank you. Metamorphosis. Metamorpho. Look how I froze. Oh my god. The freezing is kind of endearing at this point. I used to get so irritated with it, but oh gosh. Metamorphosis. Oh gosh. Amberlynn's transition. Emily and Amber, if we're going by real names. Sony, thank you. Sunny, sorry. I told Amberlynn on Instagram it was so obvious she left that Facebook comment for attention and she blocked me. Someone's guilty. Well, normally when you call Amberlynn out on her shit and you're right, it triggers something. More so with Chantal. I think that Amberlynn has a better control on her temper than Chantal does, but if you push the correct button and you guess the correct theory, it pisses them off. So when I saw this earlier, I just kind of thought this is really stupid because none of this makes sense and she hasn't uploaded in 9 days. I really, really, really think that Girly Pop here just wants to give us a little bit something because she knows that there hasn't been any drama. She knows that there hasn't been any uploads. People are kind of forgetting about her. People are talking about Chantal. People are thinking about the hurricane. She's not really on anyone's radar. So I think that this was a stupid little ruse, a stupid little game that she's playing to try us to keep talking about her. So honestly, I'm more so on the belief that this was fake. Selena Vayu, thank you so much for 10 gifted memberships on YouTube just now. I really appreciate you doing that. Look at all these new members. Courtesy of Selena. Hey, Selena. Thank you so much for doing that for my chat. I really appreciate you. Hey. We need an emoji for Selena. What could we do? Oh. You know what? We'll honor that Selena, you know, the one that passed away, the Latina dancer singer. Okay, so there is an emoji of a woman in a red dress dancing. So that is how we will honor Selena. Can we get the red woman in the dress dancing emoji for Selena's 10 gifted memberships? Thank you so much for doing that, Selena. Tender Slug, thank you. Saving your stream to watch later at work to get me through the night. Justice for Twinkie. I hope that we can get justice for Twinkie. If Amberlynn isn't taking care of Twinkie, that is really shitty, and she knows that is going to be... That's going to blow up in her face big time. Big time. I personally will fly off the handle if Twinkie was abandoned for a feeder. So, hell hath no fury like an abandoned pet on a Geordie's live stream. Just saying. Okay, next up. Girl, your mom obviously blocked her number, so you reached out via Facebook. No. Last time my mom and I texted or called each other using our numbers was June 2023. We talk and video chat every day on Facebook Messenger. Again, you're just creating untrue storylines. Why? If you have a working cell phone and you're able to text and you're able to call, I mean, obviously, I understand that some like Gen X and baby boomers don't really do the whole texting and calling thing. But in my opinion, if you're able to get a Facebook account to work, you can definitely have the wherewithal to get text messaging and phone calling to work. So why would you opt to use Facebook Messenger over texting and calling? The last time that we ever communicated in that way was June of 2023. Again, you are just creating storylines. Honestly, Amberlynn, I think that you're the one creating storylines here. I think that you did this very publicly because you knew that it would cause a ruckus. I think that you unfriended the mom on purpose to stir up drama because you're too afraid to upload a video because you put on weight and you don't want to hear what everyone's thinking. Because Amberlynn doesn't want to hear the whole feeder stuff because she doesn't have an argument for it. She doesn't have an argument for it. There is absolutely no defense that Amberlynn can provide in the context of this girl that she is shacked up with that can absolve her of all of the shit that we have found out about Emily. There's absolutely nothing she can say. Checkmate. You lose. You don't win this, Amber. And she knows that she's not going to win. She knows that she's not going to win this. So she's creating all of these distractions, all of these, not just like completely. I'm telling you, Amberlynn would love to quit YouTube. She would love to stop this. She would love to stop being the focal point of an online drama community. But she's not going to, Blanche, because it's very easy income. Again, a small price you have to pay. A small price you have to pay for a 5-figure monthly income. Just saying. Okay, something stupid. Something stupid. Would you ever consider going back on Ozempic? Absolutely, or Mounjaro? I'll believe it when I see it. I'll believe it when I see it. I think that her answering this question is kind of maybe thinking, okay, this is how I can get out of this. If I've put on weight being with Emily, maybe I can get on Mounjaro, lose it real quick, and then that will be my clap back to Hater Nation. I mean, we all saw her put on 20 to 30 pounds, so we know that a 500-pound person can take off 20 to 30 pounds very easily. So if she gets on Mounjaro and does it for 2 weeks, sky's the limit. So maybe she's thinking, okay, yeah, I'm open to Ozempic. Maybe if she does end up going back to Oklahoma, she gets the semaglutide prescription, loses it, and then says, haha, she's not a feeder. You guys were wrong about her. I don't really know. Honestly, I don't think that Amberlynn at this point in time has a game plan. I don't think that she knows what she's going to do. So we're all just kind of waiting around to see. I mean, you just going to let this girl feed you to an early grave? What's the tea? What are you going to do? And she doesn't really know what to do because she wants more than anything to have someone claim her, very similarly to Chantal. And in Chantal's same fashion, she will go to great lengths to be claimed. Why did she even stop to begin with? She said that it didn't work. Why take it if it's not going to work? That was her excuse. She said that it just didn't work anymore. So why inject herself if it's not going to work? She was taking it and lost weight. That tells me that she is using a medication that works. When you stop taking a medication and go back to, you regress to the state that you were in prior, that also tells me that the medication was working. Because even if you're not losing weight and you're maintaining or you're stagnating with your weight, that means that the medication is still working, because what it's preventing you from doing is putting on weight. Because the only thing worse than being 500 pounds is being over 500 pounds. So if the medication can keep you at 500, that's better than gaining. And she's gained. So she lost weight on it, and now she's gained weight now that she's discontinued it. Two very bold, in-your-face facts that this is working. Ugh. Who did Alexis apologize to first, you or Tommy? Both of us at the same time in person, which was a lot more genuine than doing it over text. I don't believe this because I think that they had a conversation over text prior to meeting, because Amber and Tommy wouldn't have agreed to meeting with Alexis unless they were on okay terms. I don't think that Amber and Tommy, oh my God, I'm calling her Tommy, that Amber and Emily would have met up with Alexis if they knew that they were on bad terms. So I think that they had an apology and they had a heart-to-heart over text message. And then, it's very possible that Alexis apologized a second time in person, but I think that it was done over text message first time. Because we know that the girls are very text-oriented. They have a lot to say. And I think that more so Amber than Alexis, but I think that sometimes the girls are more willing to say things in text messages than they would be over a phone call or to another person's face. So I think it is easier for them to kind of ease into a friendship again, an apology, whatever. Because, you know, for some people that are awkward with social interaction or just awkward admitting their own faults, it is difficult for them to apologize in person sometimes. So sometimes it is more of an attractive option for people to apologize over text message than to face. But I think that they had some type of common ground achieved over text message. And then when they met up in person, she kind of talked about it a little bit more. But who knows? Who knows? I just think it's weird. I think it's weird. After what Alexis did to Amber and Emily, I just think it's more so weird that Amber and Emily took her back as a friend than it is Alexis wanting to be friends with them again. Do we kind of all agree with that? That's personally how I see it. Because if you I don't know why my breath just did that. If you kind of think that if you deem Alexis fake, or if you deem her unstable, if you deem her crazy, whatever, insert term, and then she goes and is friends with someone that she hurt, it's like, okay, that's just her being crazy, fill in the blank. But for people to receive the treatment and behavior that they received from Alexis and then take her back as a friend, that kind of tells me like desperation. You guys have very low self-esteem, poor judgment, everything, like all of the above, quite literally all of the above. I don't know why they would have taken Alexis back as a friend after she made a monetized channel on YouTube spilling their personal information, some of which was personal information about Emily's family. You know, like some people it's like, oh, it's all fun and games, you know, talk your shit, whatever. But then like people get like real up in arms when they're like, don't you talk about my family, like that kind of. People get weird about families. Don't talk about my I guess Emily's not one of them. Whatever. Why are you happily sharing people's usernames? That's a wild and extra reason. That's wild and extra for no reason. I made sure to say that I'll be sharing usernames, so if you're sending something, you know that it's a possibility. It's because I constantly get called a liar and told that I send myself questions. Totally not true. I've never sent myself a question. You guys supply me with plenty of questions to keep up with. None of this is true. All of this is a lie. Amberlynn sends herself questions very frequently. The only reason that she did it on today's Q&A is because she knows that she's going to get these very underhand pitched, slow softball questions that she's able to knock out of the park. So she's trying to feign transparency. She's trying to feign truthfulness, feign visibility to us to make it seem like, honestly, it's a form of gaslighting. It really is. Because she's saying, okay, look, I'm showing you that people are asking this question. Therefore, that shows that I'm open and honest and I'm not sending myself these questions. But these are not the type of questions that we would be saying, oh, Amberlynn sent herself this. Because it's look at these questions so far. They're very generic. I mean, what's going on with you and your mom? She doesn't need to send herself that question. She knows that there's someone out there that would send this question in. I mean, some of the questions that Amberlynn has answered in previous Q&As are very particular. Like questions that no one would be asking her. It's like, it's laughable. But I mean, like some of these, like, are you okay? I miss your videos. Like, these are stupid questions. Anybody could ask these. She doesn't need to send herself these. So she's trying to make it look like she's being honest. She's taking this as an opportunity to be honest that one time to kind of show the haters, oh, look, finally, I can show you guys that I'm not asking myself. Like, they're just like dumb questions. Like some of these don't even need answered. I mean, dumb. I say the same thing every time. Your videos make me feel less lonely. Oh, okay, lovely. Who would miss Amber's videos? Feeders, maybe? What kind of engagement ring would you like? I know, it's just like, what's your favorite color? What do you think of Taylor Swift? Just like dumb shit like that. You can tell between Amberlynn's sent in questions to herself versus the ones that are sent in from real people. Tangled, thank you so much for that. Hit the like button. Hashtag justice for Twinkie. Can we get some hashtag justices for Twinkie in the chat? And if you would just take a second while you're here, it'll just take a second. It could have been done already. Press the thumbs up on this stream. It helps the algorithm. It helps me make more money. And really, at the end of the day, that's really what we're here to do. This has nothing to do with Amberlynn, her mom, Twinkie, a feeder. This is all about me making money. Thank you so much, Tangled. I appreciate that. Tadix! Hey, Amber is out dirty bulking. Her mom is shedding some dead weight, and it's disgusting that Amber abandoned Twinkie. It's probably for the best. I mean, I will say that Amberlynn being with Emily, it is more likely that Twinkie would get adequate care, because it's more likely that Emily would take Twinkie out, because that has been the case with her past girlfriends. Destiny had to take Twinkie out. Becky had to take Twinkie out. Jade had to take Twinkie out. It's always the girlfriend doing it. Amberlynn, for all of season 6, has been by herself, except for when her mom would come over to keep her company. I don't think that Amberlynn is taking Twinkie out. And if she is, it's not to the extent that a senior dog needs to be going out. So I think that her apartment floor is pee-pad city. It's pee-pad central. Because if Twinkie can piss and shit, and Amberlynn can just fold the pee pad over and throw it away, or maybe she wouldn't even need to bend over to pick up the pee pad. If she could just maybe use a grabber. You know, those grabbers that like geriatric people use. Maybe she could use a grabber and like fold one end to the other and pick it up like that so she doesn't need to bend over. I truly think that Pee Pad City is what has been taking place for all of season 6. So regardless, I think that the situation that Twinkie is in now, it could very well be a possibility that it is a better situation, because if she's living with Emily, we can kind of maybe assume that Emily's taking Twinkie out more. And if she's with the mom, then that's 2 people in the household. Maybe if the mom isn't taking Twinkie out, the stepdad is. So, I don't know. But regardless, of the 3 scenarios that we have, Twinkie living with Amberlynn by herself, Twinkie living with Mama Lynn and the stepdad, or Twinkie living with Emily and Amber, I think that the 2 latter options are better than just being in Amberlynn's apartment with pee pads. Twinkie is a goner, I'm afraid. Come on. Twinkie's resilient. Don't give up on Twinkie. But we need an update. We need an update on what's going on with Twinkie, because you don't take a senior dog on a 15-hour car ride and then not give us an update for 10 days. It's just like, that's ludicrous. Every situation sounds bad. I mean, every situation doesn't sound ideal, but I think that there are lesser of evils. That's how a lot of people view politics. It's like just picking the lesser of 2 evils. Tangled, thank you so much for 5 gifted memberships on YouTube just now. Welcome to all of our new members. You are now a member, courtesy of our lovely mod, Tangled. Hey, Tangled. Thank you. Can we get some rope emojis in the chat for Tangled? Yodels. Hi, Yodels. Hey, George, so glad to catch you live while enjoying my fire pit. You're my fave reaction channel. Don't you just love a fire pit in October? Oh. Yes, fire pit with like a hoodie, sweatpants, and moccasins. Oh, yes. With my commentary in the background, cherry on top. Thank you for sending that in, Yodels. You enjoyed that fire. I'm jealous. Juniper, thank you. RIP to all the Twitch babies we have gotten this month. I don't know if we're done with Twitch. I don't know. Come listen. Actually, you know what? For the amount of time that Amberlynn hasn't uploaded, I have been off of Twitch. Do we kind of see a connection here? No one's brought this up. Amberlynn hasn't uploaded in 9 days. I've been suspended I haven't used Twitch in 9 days. Are we kind of seeing a connection here? I don't know what connection can be made, but I'm sure that there's something there. No, I don't know if we're completely done with Twitch. I haven't decided yet. But thank you for sending that in, Juniper. And I appreciate you modding on this platform than Twitch over the past week. Julia Gale, thank you. I love that both Snowflake and Karina mentioned you in their videos today. All hail Lord Jordamort, ruler of Girl World. We love you. P.S. Amber's response about Mama Lynn is total BS. It is BS because I'm really, really, really leaning toward this just being bullshit. I think that this was done because the girl hasn't uploaded in 9 days and she feels like she needs to give the piranhas something to chew at. Well, if I'm not going to make a video, then I might as well start some drama because, I'd rather stay relevant than people just forget about me. So let me unfriend my mom on Facebook and let me leave a comment. That's really what I'm leaning toward. I think that this was done so that she could start up a little bit of stink. Yeah. But, little does she know, Amberlynn doesn't have to try very hard to stink up a little bit, so... Was this done in vain? I think so. I don't know. Do you guys want to... What could we do? We could either watch... Because, there really isn't any content necessarily to go over. So what we could do is, we could take a look at what Mr. Snowflake has had to say. I know that we've enjoyed his content on here before. Or we could be taking a look at old Amberlynn videos where we kind of see where she was putting the mom on the back burner, because there was one video in particular where I really caught wind of Amber and her mom kind of being on the fritz. I think it was this video right here where Amberlynn's mom really started to feel pushed back, put on the back burner, doesn't really feel like Amberlynn is the bestie girly pop that she has been with and has been accustomed to over the past month. Just a little bit. So let's go through this a little bit. It's just the language and the interaction and the words that they were saying to each other in this vlog. It was very kept at arm's length distance.
I look hectic. Okay, you guys.
Here we are. Haven't seen Amber in forever. Her busy.
We literally just saw each other a few days ago. We went to bingo with Grandma.
Yeah, for 5 minutes we saw each other in a month.
Oh my God.
Oh. So there's always a little bit of truth in humor. If anyone ever makes fun of you, if anyone either, says something and then they laugh a little bit, there is a hint of truth behind what they're saying. So I think in these 14 seconds, you can really pick up on the irritability of the mom. This is someone that the mom was used to seeing every day. That would kind of suck. This has happened to me before. I'm sure it's happened to some of you before. Have you ever spent a lot of time with someone, talked to someone every day, spent hours with them, really bonded with them, and then up and out of nowhere, things change and you never hear from them? And then they try to gaslight you into thinking, oh, what do you mean? We're still really good friends. No, we're not. So I think that that's kind of what we're picking up on with the mom here. And the mom's picking up on that too, because she said, yeah, I've only seen her for 5 minutes in a whole month. My daughter moves out here to live by me and I take care of her for a year. And as soon as she gets a girlfriend, I only hear from her for 5 months, for 5 minutes out of an entire month. It's really shitty. It's really shitty because Amberlynn, at the end of the day, other than this feeder, and even before you knew the feeder, the only person that you have in your corner is your mom. And to treat her like that and to put her on the back burner and not visit with her, not call her, not Facebook Messenger her, it's shitty.
I look hectic. Okay, you guys.
Here we are. Haven't seen Amber in forever. Her busy.
We literally just saw each other a few days ago.
She's not busy. She's not busy. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen Amber in forever. She's just so busy. We know she's not busy. The mom knows that she's not busy. Amber knows that she's not busy. She doesn't do anything. That's why I said it's pointless to track Amberlynn on Life 360 because she wouldn't move. You know when you open up the GPS on your phone, you click into like Apple or Google Maps and you see that blue dot like pulsing the little radiation. Amberlynn would be in the same longitude and latitude 24/7. It would just be so there was really no point for Erica to track her on Life 360 because she doesn't do anything. She uploads 2 to 3 times a week and they're 8 to 10 minute long vlogs. She's not busy. Are you kidding me? Busy. What's she busy doing?
We went to bingo with grandma.
Yeah, for 5 minutes we saw each other in a month.
Oh my gosh. Yes, I have been busy. But we're
trying a new place.
Busy. People with in-person work are busy. People with, people who work for companies, except people who are self-employed that, aren't YouTube busy. People that take care of relatives, people that take care of kids, people that volunteer, people like that are busy. Quarter-ton YouTubers who upload twice a week, they're not busy. The fact that you can't see your mom, the person who has been in your corner for all of season 6, more than 5 minutes out of a month, it speaks to your character, Amberlynn, and it really shows that you're willing to pick people up and put people down as you see fit.
So I'm excited.
Yes, we're trying a new restaurant called The Hutch. So my mom says this is a bougie place. I don't know.
I don't know. I've never been. I just know it's in Nicholas Hills, so
Nicholas Hills.
expensive place.
All right, let's try it. The Hutch.
That's my name.
So they're serving brunch right now. And we got our little water in this like cute little glass type deal. Look at this.
Thank you for that again, Julia Gale. Grateful Little Farm, welcome to our team. I really appreciate you becoming a member, Grateful Little Farm. Welcome. Okay, so, I mean, I just remember it kind of just being like very just arm's length kind of awkward body language. It's just like, but you know what? Before we move on, I want to take a look at the road trip because there is something that is said in this video that I think is going to be important for the discussion today.
Hello. Welcome to a new vlog. Today is the...
We're not going to watch the whole thing, but there is something specific I need to hear. I don't remember at what point it's said. But the mom says something in this video that I want to highlight.
I feel just like a little anxious about it, so food is the last thing on my mind. But beef jerky is usually my go-to road trip snack. All right, so I got my Diet Coke, and my mom got her, she drinks these like sugar-free Red Bulls. And tell them what you said.
I said this is my spot for my drink. This is my car. I don't get a spot.
Right, and then what'd you say?
And this is the garbage bag because I know you.
Yeah, she's like, here's the garbage because I know you. I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of messy in a car. I don't know what it is, but anyways, we had to stop again because my mom can't figure out the wipers because it's raining. All right, so they're having a cigarette break, but what we couldn't figure out was this where the Wizard of Oz takes place?
That's why I said, where's Toto?
That makes sense. Okay.
Flying houses. No.
Oh my God, look, this is what it looks like, folks.
Robert, Colorado.
All right, so we're at a little spot, I don't know. There's a Subway there, but it's closed. We're in this like weird town where there's like nothing, but we're stretching our legs. They're taking their smoke break. But when we first started driving, the ETA was like 7:40 something, and now the ETA is 8 p.m. So it will change as we go. So Twinkie's been sleeping on the bed right there. You wanna go potties? Come on.
First time Twinkie's seen asphalt in years.
We're in Kansas, baby.
Oh.
Kansas.
Yeah.
You want to say hi?
No. Hi, we're in Kansas. Now a million more to go.
A million more miles.
Yeah.
All right, so we stopped and got some McDonald's. I got a hash brown, and I literally like to put the hash brown.
I do too.
You do that too?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, me and my mom are so much alike. So we put it like that. I'm telling you.
Boy, don't want to waste a single crumb, huh? Gotta get it all in there. Okay. The mom has something to say, and I want to hear exactly what she says.
What?
Have you enjoyed the ride so far?
I like it. Even the music, everything.
Even the music?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. We had a Billie
like it? Are you
Eilish
happy?
streak. Yes.
That's what
And I
matters.
appreciate you guys taking me.
Well, Amber, I don't really, at my age and health, want to be driving across the country. I'm making the most of it, but if you're happy, that's what matters. She doesn't want to be doing this. I mean, really, who wants to be driving across the country? It's a pain. I mean, I don't know, whatever. Some of you might like long rides. I personally don't. But, I mean, who wants to drive their 500-pound daughter across the country to go drop them off with, you know, some girl that she met on Tinder? Or, sorry, TikTok this time. I mean, and you know, that's what you do for your kid. You want to see your kid happy. Well, I mean, most good parents anyway. Good parents want to see their kid happy.
That's what matters.
An offering. Yeah, baby. Then we're gonna check on the cats because they're quiet now. They haven't been meowing or anything. Okay, so we just bought some water for the pets. I brought 2 bowls. Oh.
And she's going back with Amber or without. I mean, I think that she went. I think that they dropped Amberlynn off. I think that they may have stayed one night, but I think that they went back immediately because I think that stepdad works, and I think that the mom works too. So it's not like they can just hang out in Wisconsin until Amber's ready to go. So I think that if Amberlynn does come back to Oklahoma, it's going to be Emily driving her back. Because I really don't see any other way that she would be able to get back with the cats. What became of Twinkie? We don't know. We don't know what became of Twinkie. Why did she bring the dog if she didn't stay there? Why would you make an elder dog suffer this? She's saying that Twinkie was actually in better care being in the car than left at her house, which I disagree with. I think that animals are very territorial, especially dogs, and I think that they like being in their own environment. So, I mean, Twinkie really wasn't being taken out anyway. So, to be kept in her own apartment, in her own space, in her own security, I think that that's a lot less nerve-wracking than bringing her in a 20-hour car ride. The cats too. I mean, cats are a lot less maintenance. So I don't know if the cats were kind of in the same boat. Who knows? Olive, thank you. Longtime silent viewer here. I started Wegovy recently. It's been life-changing with someone with binge eating disorder. I'm mind blown that the girls won't partake. Anywho, love you, Jordy. That is awesome to hear, Olive. I love when you guys write in and say that you've been taking semaglutide and it has changed your life around. It's been able to be such a breakthrough for so many people that have been struggling with weight loss for such a long time. I'm so glad that you're finally able to get some relief from that. That is awesome. Thank you for sending that in, and good luck to you. Haunting Journey, hey, the stepdad probably blocked her too. Otherwise, she would have reached out to the mom through him. Even if she was at work, Amber could have just texted the phone and her mom would have gotten back to her. Absolutely. So I'm just, based on the information I have, I think that this was all done fake. I just do. I think that this was all done fake because even if reaching out on Facebook was the only way that she could have messaged the mom, why did she do it over Messenger? Why would she do it publicly? She knows that her mom has a public Facebook account that people look at and have been screenshotting for years on end. Why would you do it there? I think she did it on purpose. Thank you so much for saying that in, Haunting Journey. I think the mom has a lot of regrets and feels a sense of responsibility for Amber's extreme obesity. Yeah, probably. She probably does feel somewhat responsible for the way that Amberlynn has turned out. I mean, if y'all don't know, people like gigantic people like this, people who turn out like this in life, it's almost always something that happened in childhood, whether it was a traumatic event, neglect, what it always stems from childhood. I mean, you watch any episode of 600 Pound Life, I mean, like with like 99% accuracy, there's always some type of mention of something traumatic, something horrible that went on in their childhood that has led them to cope with and rely on food like this. So because the mom is a, known former addict and had really, wasn't really there for Amberlynn growing up and everything. She probably does. So at this point, it's like, okay, honey, well, whatever you want. It's kind of it's kind of like the parent that really isn't ever present in the kid's life, and they just try to make up for it with gifts. It's like, no, I can't go to your dance recital. No, I can't go to your baseball practice. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to play catch with you in the front yard. So it's just like, oh, well, you can have whatever you want for Christmas. So that makes up for all the other stuff. I think that that's kind of maybe the route that some parents take when they realize that they have failed their kid after so long. But, not every parent cares to remedy that. Moonbeam McSwine, I would only contact my mom that way after I've tried literally everything else unless I wanted attention. Yeah, well, I mean, that's just so weird to me. I mean, it's like we're all pretty much unanimous here about this, that if you want to reach out to someone, you call them, you text them, you don't comment on their social media. and if you do reach out to them over social media, it's a message, not a public Facebook post. Ugh. Odd. Weird. Speaking for Twinkie's side, did you pay Twinkie severance after you fired her from the spaceship? We dissolved the business amicably. There was no firing. I don't know why you assumed that, Brenda. It was a mutual dissolving of the business. As look what you made me do. You made me freeze, Brenda. Oh gosh, I'm like that little octopus from Finding Nemo. You made me ink. You made me ink. Oh gosh. All right, let's take a look at this snowflake video, because I did see a lot of snowflake emojis get posted a few minutes ago. I don't really have anything else that I wanted to look at in that specific video. So let's go ahead. Where is his second channel? Here it is. I don't know. Do you guys want to watch Amber cheated on Emily and Mama Lynn ghosts Amber, or Emily keeps getting worse? I think for today's live stream, I think that this would be more relevant. So let's watch this one.
Even though she's with Emily? Sorry about that. Big drama show. We're going to get right into it. Amber cheated on Emily. I'm assuming Emily and Amber are sat watching this together. Awkward. Awkward. So, Hungry, Hectic for Love, whatever I've called it. Part 2. I was working on that and doing all the research. That's where I found out, she's been majorly cheating. And I was going to save this video for after Part 2 comes out. But because Amber hasn't uploaded for 9 days, because she's been held captive by a feeder. Hi, Emily. I thought, oh, God, that Amber...
No, Zinka Cat. I most likely just haven't addressed it yet.
Fans have got nothing to watch, so I'll feed yous. You like the sound of that, Emily? I'll feed them. Right, let's get into it. No more messing about. Sorry for the people who fall asleep to me videos because they like me voice. You're not falling asleep to this one, are you? Sorry. Oh, I'm just going through puberty. Right, here we go. On June 15th, Amber and Erica break up.
What was the date you and Valentine broke up? I broke up with her on June 15th.
So first of all, Amber didn't break up with anybody. She found out Erica was in a genuine marriage and didn't end the relationship. So she can do one with that lie.
By the fucking time you told me that you're in a real life marriage, I was too up to say bye. Like, it's...
Oh my God. You knew all along that they were married. This is so fake. Amber, this makes you look horrible. So bad. Oh no. By the time that I found out that you were in a whole ass marriage, I wasn't even able to say bye. I didn't even get to say bye. The fake crying. Amber, you went to Moe's Southwestern Grill and bought the home wrecker burrito laughed while you knew that she was in a marriage?
Wrong.
So they did break up. Amber didn't end things, but they did eventually break up. But we know that Erica and Amber continued to communicate with one another and flirt.
So after we broke up, like that's when she started talking to me again. And we were just like talking as friends. Yes, there was a little tiny flirting happening. And that came from the both of us.
Then on June 18th, Amber and Emily begin talking. All while Amber and Emily are talking, Amber's still flirting with Erica. On June 22nd...
I still think it's very possible that Amberlynn and Emily got together, or at least were chatting prior to June. I think that it's even very possible that Emily was chatting with other girls while Colleen was still alive. As we know, Amberlynn was kind of talking to a whole slew of girls. So it was kind of just like, okay, let me talk to a whole bunch of people and maybe something will stick. And that's eventually what happened. All right, Danielle didn't work out. All right, Abby, will you give me attention? Okay, Abby, no, that won't work out. Erica, will you give me attention? Okay, yeah. Okay, all right. I have a girlfriend now. Hey, her name's Valentine. Blah blah blah. 5 months go by. Okay, Emily. So I kind of think that they were always chatting a little bit. But I just, out of everybody, out of Danielle, Abby, Erica, Alexis, and Emily, honestly, I would have wanted Amberlynn to end up with literally any of the other four. This is worst case scenario for Amber that we have right now.
Amber got the first phone call from Brittany, that's Erica's wife, God, that's mad, telling Amber to leave me wife alone. Get away, stop it.
So it was sometime in June 22nd or something. Brittany called me.
So the day I found out, I had called Amber and I'm like, so how long has this been going on? I was calling from Erica's phone. She just spilled it. She was crying. I'm like, that with all of this stuff that I have, all these texts, all these pictures, this would be a circus for you. Like I could really make things really.
There was a lot of contradictions with Brittany. A lot didn't make sense. As far as I know, Brittany is going through a divorce right now. I'm not saying today. I'm not saying tomorrow. I'm not saying next month. But would you guys maybe be interested in me having another conversation to try to clear the air and go over any discrepancies that may have took place with Brittany over this past summer? Or would you guys not care? I'm just curious because there's a lot of unanswered questions. There's a lot of stuff that made you say, I could probably go through all of the footage that we put together with Brittany and Erica and make a concrete, concise game plan and go through it with Brittany and try to see what she has to say. Do you think that she's worth giving another shot? Because I think that for Amberverse history, I think that it is kind of important to have this specific era detailed out a little bit for the history books, because a lot of it is just kind of like hearsay. A lot of it's kind of just like, I don't know. I'm getting a lot of no's. I'm getting some yeses. It's looking like more no's than yeses. It's up to you. Because here's the thing. I feel like in those interviews that I did with Erica and Brittany over this past summer, I think a lot of what she had to say was at the expense of trying to keep her marriage going. Because I think at that point, she was still trying to hold on to Erica, and she was maybe not saying certain things as to not upset Erica, or so divorce, separation, time away from other people, that gives you clarity. It gives you perspective. So if I were to reach out to her, I'm not saying anytime soon, but maybe sometime next year, maybe, I'm definitely seeing more no's than yeses. I know that these were not this was not a well received storyline. I know that a lot of people just rolled their eyes at this and they were just clout chasers and everything. I'm not saying I disagree with you either. But I think that if there's an interest in the community to get a second look at this, a second opinion after some time has gone by and we can kind of iron out the details, it might be worth looking at. They might not even be up to it. That's true. That's true. It's a lot of ifs. It's a lot of ifs. Do a poll. Okay, I could do that. Live chat. Oh wait, isn't it just like a button? Start a poll. Okay. There is a poll. Go ahead and vote if you care to.
Really difficult for you if I wanted to. I was just like, please, look, this is it. Stop contacting my wife.
And she was super sweet.
Then we've got on June 26th, Amber and Emily officially began dating. So even though Amber was now in a relationship with Emily, and she'd been blocked by Erica after Brittany found out about the affair, Amber continued to reach out to Erica. She'd been blocked, but she was using texting app websites to get in touch with Erica. She was so desperate to get in touch with Erica to not let it go. But she's in a relationship with Emily.
Did you text her off of another number like she said?
Yeah, because at that time, Amberlynn was still trying to balance her options. She thought that maybe there was something worth salvaging because she didn't want to burn the bridge if she didn't have to. If maybe there was a possibility that she could make something work with Erica down the line, she would still talk to Erica, but pursue something with another girl. She had been doing that all of season 6 because she was talking to Danielle and she was talking to Abby and she was talking Erica. I mean, honestly, but I mean, this isn't unique to Amberlynn. A lot of people do this with online dating. A lot of people will kind of show interest to one person and it's like, well, if this person who I like more shows me more attention, then I'm going to go for that. But if they don't, at least I have my safety net of a person here. It's really shitty and you shouldn't treat people like that. But unfortunately, in today's age of online dating with Tinder and, swipe left and swipe right, and it's just a catalog of people, that's really how it's kind of been. I mean, I saw yesterday that over 60% of people meet online nowadays. Yeah, she just wants back burners. I agree. Keely, thank you. Constant posting, but 7 minutes out of the 8 minutes is content she filmed for her Snapchat story. Yeah, it's not even vlog related content. It's just what she put on her story. You're right, Keely. Thank you for that. Princess loves Puff. Hey, another live. Sad to see her head down this road. You know what? Amberlynn is the master of her fate. She's the captain of her soul. She makes her own choices. Masha Udina, thank you for that super sticker. Care Resu, hey, she blocked me on TikTok when I told her to step on the scale to show she gained because of Emily. Oh yeah, no, you don't tell Amber to step on a scale. I can't imagine that went very well. I'm not surprised that she blocked you. Thank you so much for that, Care. Mary! Hey, Mary. How are you? I'm here for the ride. You cute thing. Looking good. Thank you so much, Mary. I appreciate you. You're always so kind. I hope you've been well. Saw you dancing on Instagram recently. I'm glad to see that you're having fun. I want to hear a post-Erica perspective. She was really trying to preserve the marriage. See, that's kind of what I was thinking, Donnie. I feel like a lot of what they had to say was that kind of like at length distance. Like they wanted to spill the tea. They wanted to talk about it, but they also wanted to protect each other at the same time because they kind of weren't sure, like, is our marriage over? Is it not over? So, I mean, it's kind of like what happened with Destiny last summer. At the time, Destiny probably wouldn't have come to the internet and shared some of the details that she shared with us last summer. But because so much time had went by and she had so much perspective, she really didn't give a shit at that point. It was kind of like, all right, what do you guys want to know? I'll answer unfiltered this time. I'm not trying to protect anyone. None of this matters. Those people aren't in my life anymore. So that's kind of what I'm thinking, because people answer questions differently when they don't have something to lose. Danny, thank you. So if you use Messenger, why comment? Good point. Yeah, if you guys are always Facebook messaging each other, why do it on a comment? Odd. Odd. Very odd.
Said you did. Yes, I did. I downloaded a texting app. I was just in this like weird headspace, and I regret a lot. Like, yeah.
Sorry, Emily. Sorry to burst your bubble. But you love bubbles because they're all round. Then what have we got? On July 4th.
Mean. Why do people say I love you so early in the relationship? Love bombing. They don't understand the gravity of what they're saying. They don't really understand, like, what I love you actually means.
Brittany called Amber a second time, telling her to stop communicating with her wife. Stop it. Let it go.
I was actually watching fireworks with my mom during that phone call. So that was awkward.
What have we got next? On July 27th. Amber and Erica. Emily. So many names. July 27th, Amber and Emily, would break up. Though nobody was buying it. I wasn't buying it, nobody was.
You won again. You literally won again.
What have we got next? On July 31st.
That was the most annoying video that she posted all summer. You guys are trying to break me down. You guys are trying to ruin my life. And you were successful. You won. You did it again. You guys hunt me down all the time and just want me to be miserable and hate myself, and you won. Well, you know what? I hope you're happy. I hated that video.
No wonder I was sick. It'd be about Amber sent the crumble cookie video to Alexis.
And this all happened, mind you, on July 31st. So very much while she was still supposedly so in love with Emily/Tommy. So in love, but still sending essentially soft to your best friend. Unsolicited, because I did not and would...
Yeah, she was still playing the field 100%. She was definitely still trying to play the field here. Wanted to see, maybe things will still work out with Erica. Because up until that point, she had been doing the whole online relationship with Erica, knowing that she was married. So the wife, allegedly, didn't know about it. So now that she learned about it, it was like, well, I mean, the wife knows about it now. Oh shit. Is this still fun for me? Do I still entertain this?
Would not ask for that.
But Alexis said that this was the time that Amber was supposed to be in love with Emily, implying that Amber and Emily hadn't broken up. So she's meant to be in love with Emily, but she's sending... I'll not recreate it. I'll not do a Geordie. The cookie video, she sent that to Alexis, even though she's with Emily. Emily! What have we got next? On August the 2nd, Emily had been talking a bunch of crap about Amber to random people on Instagram. In one of the messages, Emily mentioned that she had found out that Amber was talking to Erica whilst they were in a relationship.
Yeah. Nothing says I'm interested in getting to know you like being in a relationship with someone else at the time. Well, I found out that she was talking to Erica while we were together, like the whole time. So that first month, while you guys were exchanging crumble videos and falling in love, she was still trying to make things work with Erica. Emily was the second option. Isn't that funny? So really, if we're making a hierarchy of Amberlynn's possibilities here, Danielle was first. Danielle didn't work out, so then she went to Abby. Abby didn't work out, so then she went to Erica. Erica didn't work out, so then she worked to Emily. Damn. Emily, you were the fourth option. How does that make you feel? No. You were she was the fifth option, because at that point she still could have had Alexis. Wow. Emily, you were option number 5. How does that make you feel? Wow. Oh my gosh. Sloppy seconds. This is filthy fifths. This ain't no sloppy seconds. Filthy fifths. Oh my gosh.
Relationship. On August the 3rd, Amber would go live and announce that her and Emily were back together.
I'm in love type deal. I really am. I'm still, I am with Tommy still. We are still together. And I'm not gonna lie to you, like we were gonna break up. Without a doubt, that was gonna happen. So it's like, why break up when you genuinely like love someone?
Now, if you believe that Amber and Emily had broken up, Amber sending the
Why break up when you genuinely love this person that's fifth in line? Amber's gonna be bedbound after this stream. I mean, if she was bedbound at 570 and she's like 520s, 530s now, I mean... Irish 1991, thank you. In one of her more recent videos, she said, my mom texted me that she's 5 minutes away when they were going to go out. As usual, she's lying. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We haven't spoke on text message since June 2023. Yet, in one of her more recent videos, Irish here is saying that the mom said that she's 5 minutes away and texted her that. This is all bullshit, you guys. This was all a trick. This was all a ruse. This was all a game. That's all that this was. That's all that this was. I'm more convinced than that than ever. Zinkacat, thank you. I had a dream you were randomly at a party. You were sitting with a thin blanket and a cup of tea. I'm sure I'll see Dream Jordy again soon. Well, if the blanket is... I have a thin blanket I sometimes curl up with. But tea? I mean, I'm always spilling the tea. But, you know, slushy, that's another story. Why would Amber want a fit girly pop but not a feeder? I don't think it's that Amberlynn wants a feeder. She just wants someone to claim her. And coincidentally, the past few girlfriends, well, all of her girlfriends prior to this one, they haven't been feeders. So maybe, I don't know, having a fit girlfriend, it's really not so much like who the person is. It's that they'll claim her. So, I mean, if you have a pulse, I think the prerequisite for Amberlynn is very low. I think that Chantal actually has standards. I think that, you know, she doesn't want to be with someone that's like I use that word very lightly, very, very lightly, standards. But, I mean, you know, Chantal isn't... Oh, gosh. It's like, it's so hard to put this into words. But I feel like Chantal wants a little bit more out of a partner than a pulse than Amberlynn does to be her servant. Chantal has standards. That came out wrong. That came out wrong. No one clipped that. I don't want to see that on Twitter. I don't want to see that on a forum. I don't want to see that anywhere. No clipping. Mods, strike that from the VOD. L-take. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I just think that Amberlynn, in terms of looks, in terms of like, there's different things that Chantal. You know what? I'm just digging my hole deeper. Jordy's thinks Sala is hot. That is not what I said whatsoever. That is not what I said.
Sexy videos.
I'm just saying, I think that it's more so about being claimed. It's more so about getting a beating heart around you.
Alexis might not seem like cheating, although it does seem like she's moved on really quickly. God, they all move on dead quick, don't they? Love me life. Here you go, Alexis. Have some tits. But if you believe that they didn't break up, which most people don't believe that they'd broken up. I didn't believe that they'd broken up. So if you believe that they didn't break up, then Amber was sending sexy videos to other people.
Why does she choose a healthy lifestyle girl but not a fat admirer who would encourage her bad habits? It almost seems like oh, there it goes. Amber self-sabotages by luring people false claims. I don't think it's about the feeder. I don't think that Amberlynn, she doesn't care. That's just it. She doesn't care. She doesn't care if it's, I mean, she cares maybe a little bit, but like vanity, looks, things like that, that isn't necessarily important. If you're willing to take care of her, if you're willing to be, caregiver comes first. Companionship, caregiver, cuddles, beating heart, pulse, that's what's paramount. That's what's paramount. And what I meant by that is Chantal looks a little bit more than just a pulse and a beating heart. She looks a little bit more into things, and that's kind of what I meant by the whole standards thing, but that came out wrong. Jordy breaking the furniture. I know. Amber Stepping Stool, thank you for that. Another super chat. V-card for the collection. Thank you for entertaining me while I study. Thank you so much for that, Amber Stepping Stool. You're doing the real heavy lifting around here. Good luck on your exam. Keep studying. The Crumble Jordy clip. I hope they did make a part 2 of that video of me breaking the drawer. There is a part 2.
While still with Emily. And even from Amber's explanation, when she went live, about the breakup, she made it sound like they hadn't broken up at all. Oh, there was rumblings about breaking up. She made it seem like they hadn't broken up at all. Oh yeah, this is a bad one. Alexis also stated that sometime during the course of Amber's relationship with Emily, Amber was talking to 2 other women, Abby and Danielle.
And she has spoke with both Danielle and Abby while being in a relationship with Tommy.
So while Amber was with Emily, she was flirting with Erica, talking to Abby, talking to Danielle, and sending sexy videos to Alexis. And this is the love.
Amberlynn would refute this by saying, but we weren't together. We weren't together. We weren't official. So I was allowed to talk to 5 people at once because we weren't official.
Of Amber's life. Emily, do you not mind she was doing all this? Do you not think you can find somebody better? Sorry, bigger. There's a good chance that Amber and Emily will be, well, probably both start watching this together. Hiya girls. Because the video will be called Amber Cheated on Emily or something like that, and I'll do a really silly thumbnail probably. So I'm guessing they both start watching this now, eating Wendy's. I've never had Wendy's, is it nice? So yeah, Emily, Amber definitely cheated on you. Emotionally, as she would put it. Well, although she was sending stuff, does that count? I just thought as well, and that's only the women we know about. Whoa.
I don't really like that Snowflake films in this corner. This is my corner. You know, if we're going to be reacting to Snowflake footage, I would appreciate it if he would flip the camera or maybe sit in this chair versus that chair. I'm just, you know, thinking out loud here. Wendy's is okay. You know what? Wendy's, their nuggets have grown on me recently. Not recently. I mean, I don't know. They've always kind of been okay. I like the saucy nuggets. They're kind of new. I like their saucy nuggets. The spicy ones are okay. Chili cheese fries are good. Baked potatoes good. It's okay. Yeah, I mean the what is it called? The Dave single. Wendy's is all right. It's okay in my book. Selena, thank you so much for 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate that. 15 gifted memberships in total today from Miss Selena. Can we get some dancing woman in red dress emojis again? Thank you, Selena. You mean soggy nuggets? No, I meant saucy. Twice Spice, thank you. All of your reads on Amberlynn clock her so bad as your anime rival Snowflake would say, "Ya bang on." I love that. I'm gonna have to start saying that. You bang on. You bang on. So whenever I say, I agree with you, it's gonna be that from now on. Huh. Maybe I should spend some time in the UK. I'll pick up on some fun vernacular. Just Jamie. Hi, Jamie. How you been? Paul, who here has had to comment on a random Facebook post to get a hold of a parent, and who has unfriended their loved one for no logical reasoning. I had to unfriend my mom on Facebook because I knew that it would start drama. Like, what? You unfriending the mom would start drama, not the other way around. I know. No sense. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's all fake. It's just Amberlynn being dumb. It's just her trying to start something because she's too lazy to make a vlog. I think that's what it is, Jamie. Thank you. Masha Udina, hey, I've just defended my PhD and passed. It's been a hell of a half year for me. I just wanted to say thanks for all the entertainment. Oh my gosh, congratulations to you, Masha. Hey, a new doctor in the house. Thank you so much for sending that in. I really appreciate the life update. That's awesome. I can imagine it's been hell of a half year. Oh gosh, PhD. Oh my gosh, that is incredible. Congratulations to you.
I bet there's loads more. Emily, check her phone. Do an Amber and check her phone. Toxic gossip train.
Toxic gossip train.
Obviously, this video isn't really going to change anything, though, is it? Even finding this out, Emily's not going to end the relationship because they've got nothing in common. All it is physical. What was it? Their love language is physical. It's only physical, their relationship. So this isn't going to really bother her. They're not going to break up. And even when I do me big expose video on Emily, showing, oh God, how nuts she is, Amber's not going to break up with her because Amber's desperate. She'll go out with anybody. Maybe even me. Maybe after everybody's gone, there's only me left. Maybe then me and Amber can finally hook up. Actually, I don't even want to joke about it. Nah, don't want to be sick in my mouth again. So yeah, the relationship isn't going to be affected by this. They're not going to break up. They'll stay together for a while and destroy each other. Emily will destroy Amber's body more and more. Amber will destroy Emily's mind. Oh hey, I noticed you've been spending a lot of time with your daughter recently. What's up with that? Oh hey, I noticed you were driving.
Couldn't help but notice you got your daughter a Happy Meal, but you didn't get me anything from McDonald's. What's your problem? Oh my God, that's hysterical. That is hysterical. Do you have issues with Mr. Snowflake? No comment. As I break my desk a third time. Moonbeam, thank you. Once again, she answers questions she wrote herself. No, not this time. Not this time. No. She had people show their usernames this time. So a little bit of transparency. Yeah. Why is your child so important? Yeah. What is more important to you than me? Your child? It's kind of fucked.
Bring your daughter home, but on Life 360, it said that you stopped off at Wendy's. Who were you meeting there? Sorry, who were you feeding there? Oh, and that's not it. That was going to be.
Are you feeding other bitches nuggets? Just answer the question. Are you feeding other bitches nuggets?
But then, Disrespectful Moments again. Amber commented on her mother's Facebook page, message me or call me please, love you, and that was 5 days ago. So we're all saying, oh, she hasn't uploaded for, I think it's 9 days now. This was 5 days ago, whatever dramas happened, and she couldn't get in touch with her. That might have happened a day or two before this comment. So probably like 2 or 3 days after our last video, when she normally would upload, something's happened. And maybe that's why Amber hasn't uploaded for 9 days. Or maybe she's just like, been held captive by the feeder. Oh, and somehow Disrespectful Moments found, I couldn't find this, bloody hell, that Amber and her mum are no longer friends on Facebook. So I don't know what's going on there. I'm guessing Amber will let everybody know what's happening at some point soon. Hi everybody, got some stuff going on, so I've gained 40 pounds. Right, go on, what was the stuff you've got going on? Me and my mum fell out. It was all her fault. I was a perfect angel. Well, naturally. But we don't know why. Something's obviously gone on. We don't know what. We don't know if Amber's mum has found out that Emily's a
Jordy and Snowflake ship, someone write fan fiction. He and I are both in committed marriages with kids. So I think that that's highly inappropriate. And I think that there are some things that are worth joking about on the internet. That is not one of them. Knock it off. Sookie Stackhouse. Hey, Sookie. Here for my fat lady drama to forget all my little troubles. I've successfully drugged my fiance into Girl World, and now he's low-key into it. We love the indoctrination of boyfriends and fiancés and husbands into Girl World. Thank you so much, Sookie Stackhouse, my favorite waitress.
feeder. We don't know if Amber's decided to move in. And the mum's gone, I thought you were just staying for a bit. I thought you were just taking your pets and your 40 bags of tat with you just for a week. So I don't know, we don't know what's happened there, but it'll all come out because Amber can't not tell us the tea. Anyway, that was it. Amber definitely cheated on Emily, emotionally, whatever you want to call it, cheated on Emily, and Amber and her mum are no longer friends on Facebook, so it's official. And that's it. Oh, and we still don't know what's happening with Twinkie, don't know if Twinkie's alive, don't know if Emily made Amber eat Twinkie. That went dark. And I'm still waiting on proof to see, the proof Amber had that Emily wasn't a feeder. Hashtag show, what was it? Show proof Emily isn't a feeder. Still waiting on proof of that as well. So, yeah, that's it. I'll get back to, what's it called? Hectic Tungy Love? Whatever it's called.
Amberlynn's proof that her girlfriend is not a feeder is that the photos that surfaced online of Emily and Colleen engaging in feeder content was solely for financial reasoning. Well, we only made those kind of posts on that pro feeder website because we were doing it to make money. How are you making money making a post like that on Phoebe? You don't get monetized on Phoebe, as far as I know. How are you making money off of that? You guys didn't have an OF, as far as we know. If you did, we would have found out about it. They weren't monetizing anything. And then on top of that, if Colleen made more than a certain dollar amount per month, then that would have disqualified her from getting disability. So she wasn't able to prove income like that. So unless it was Emily making all the money, which that would make it look worse, honestly, if Emily was the recipient of that money. But I don't think that there was any money. I think that you guys used that website because you know that this is a very looked down upon fetish, and you know that people aren't going to be supportive of it on anywhere that isn't a pro feeder website. Amber updated her Q&A. Okay. Is it tea? As I eat goldfish. Oh, this isn't that exciting. Y'all made it seem like it was going to be fun. Since your birthday and Christmas are so close, who cares? I love wild people are getting over our Facebook comment, the obsession, baby. It's genuinely so absurd. You'd think I was making it up if I told you without proof. Amberlynn, you wanted this. You wanted people to go wild over this Facebook comment. And then morons like Courtney_G here go, oh my God, can you believe how obsessed they are over a single Facebook comment? This is exactly what you wanted. We're just giving you what you asked for. Please sue Snowflake. He's a narc criminal. How do y'all think that would go down in international court? What do we think? British man versus 500-pound woman overseas. How do we think that would go down? Out of every reaction channel, he's the worst and spreads more lies than times he changes his cardigan and washes his germ-infested beard. Boy, bye, biggest narcissist on YouTube. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so you know what is the most telling of this? You know what's the most telling statement that was just made in this? I'm not the worst reaction channel. Ah! Do you think I'm still the best friend? Earlier this year, Amberlynn declared me her best friend. Or no, not her best friend. What was it? Best friend? It was like kill Alex, be friends with Zachary Michael, and be friends with Jordy, or marry Jordy, something like that. I don't even remember what it was. But I'm not the worst. I might be down there, but I'm not the worst. She's triggered because Snowflake is right. When Amberlynn lashes out like this on Instagram story, it is because you said something that pushed her buttons. It's because he has said something in the past week that has really bothered her. This is the same exact thing that happened earlier this year with me when I was talking about the service animal. When Amberlynn gets really bothered, that's when she lashes out. But if it's people just talking about random shit, spewing random theories, talking about nonsense, it doesn't bother her. It's water off a duck's back. She's already heard it 1,000 times before. But if you say something that gets under her skin, this is when she gets pissed off. He nasty cardigan, washes his germy beard. Amber, what are you talking about? Wait, hold on a second. Is she really coming for someone else's hygiene? The confirmed bird bath woman is talking about someone else's hygiene. Oh my gosh. Oh Lord. I mean, listen. She needs some type of ammunition to throw at him. I get it. You know, if you're constantly arguing with someone on the internet, you need something. It's like, okay, well, you're making fun of my relationship. You're making fun of my decision making. You're calling me a bad pet owner. You're calling me a bad daughter. You're calling me a liar. You blah, blah, blah. Like, I mean, you know, we have boatloads of ammunition against Amber. You know, she wants to fight back every now and then. You know, she wants to take a swing. She wants to, you know, take a shot every now and then. And, you know, she doesn't really have much. So, I mean, cardigan. You're wearing a cardigan, you and your cardigan, and what else can I get him on? Yeah, facial hair, nasty, gross facial hair. It's like Chantal taking shots at me recently. Receding hairline, gay. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Boy, bye, biggest narcissist on YouTube. The biggest narcissist on YouTube, calling someone else the biggest narcissist on YouTube. Oh, boy. Washes his germ-infested beard. Oh, she's pissed. So, I have not watched it yet, but what this is telling me is that this video that he uploaded, one of these videos, something that is said in one of these videos really pissed her off. This Emily's keeps getting worse video, and Amber cheated on Emily. He said things in this video that caused ripples in their personal relationship. Now, I don't know how much Emily watches. We know that Emily watches reaction channels. We don't know to the extent. But obviously, Amberlynn is watching, and he said things in these videos that got under her skin. If he spews a whole lot of nonsense and she doesn't address it, then, you know, his theories may or may not be correct, but obviously he said something in one of these videos recently that really got under her fupa. I'm just saying. Germy, grimy, gross cardigan beard. Yikes. About halfway there, thank you. My elderly cat Jerry's having dental surgery on Wednesday. Can Jerry please get a shout out? We love watching your channel. I don't know why that was so funny to me. My elderly cat Jerry is having dental surgery. Can we get some cat and tooth emojis in the chat for Jerry's dental surgery this upcoming Wednesday? Thank you so much. About halfway there. Jerry is going to do awesome. The recovery is going to be awesome, and it will be over before you know it. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. I hope he does okay. Well, no, I guess Jerry could be a girl too. I hope they do okay. Miachi, thank you for 5 months. Jordy looks locked in right now. Well, better be locked in than locked out. That's what I always say anyway. Thank you so much for that. Alley Cat commentary. Hey, Alley Cat, haven't seen you in a hot minute. If Amber took care of Twonk, it may have been fine. My dogs loved going camping. The cats are inexcusable. That was selfish of her. She did what she felt she needed to do. And that's enough justification for her. I did what I thought I needed to do. That's enough rationale for Miss Reed. Okay? Riston Lestat. What size Betsy Johnson skirt will Amber need to seek out to satisfy the feeder's vision of her version of the BFG? More like the ALR. I remember the BFG. Oh my gosh, that's hysterical. Well, I don't know. We recently saw Chantal try on 5X, and it didn't fit. Granted, that was Temu, and I'd imagine 5X, is different at different companies. But I don't know. I don't even know what Amberlynn hasn't done a try-on in so long. I don't even know what she's at anymore. Thank you so much, Riss. Lyco Ledum, thank you. I'm new and curious. Did you have any weight problem? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I haven't always been thin. Like, during college and, like, a little bit after college, I was, like, 260. But then I took semaglutide, and I'm, like, in the 180s right now. Thank you so much, Lyco. Stephanie, thank you for your 2nd month here on YouTube. I appreciate that. Hand hearts, Jordy, have a great weekend. You have a great weekend too, Stephanie. Thank you for sending that in. Appreciate you continuing your membership on my channel. Thank you. Sammy Salamander, thank you so much for your membership. Hey, Sammy. Can always use another Sammy around here. She just called you fat. No, I don't know. Some people just like they're new and they don't really understand everything. So I don't know. I feel like they're just curious. Sad Cortex. Hey, Jordan, your intuitions about ALR are always spot on. She's 100% not Disney, but what does she actually do to fill her days? She baffles me. P.S. Have another super chat V card for your vault. Lock me up, throw away the key. That's a Jeffrey reference. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. I'd imagine that Amberlynn watches a lot of shows. She plays on her phone a lot. She watches a lot of YouTube reaction channels. She reads the forums about herself. Yeah, I don't know. But regardless, I can't imagine that an existence at a quarter ton is very fulfilling. Daniel, thank you. Hey, Jordan, a part of the replay, or should I say reslay gang? Oh, that's interesting. I've never heard that before. The reslay gang. Oh, might have to name y'all. Love to watch you while I grind in video games. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate that. Put me up on your second monitor like your French girls. CG. Hey, CG. Brittany is probably the only one that we will get the real tea from. Let's do it. I mean, it looks like that poll ended at a 51% yes, 48% no. So pretty even split. Don't know. But I'm telling you, it's not going to be anytime soon. If I do talk to her, it's I don't know. I feel like more time needs to pass. Zelo Keezy, thank you. Notice that Amberlynn says that she regrets things, but not that she's sorry. It's never her fault. She's infuriating. Love you, George. Been watching since your whale videos. The stock footage. Oh, the stock footage. Gosh, that's been a while. Thank you for being around for so long. Yeah. Well, it's the whole premise of, well, I thought that I needed to do what was best for me at the time with the resources that I had at that given moment. You know, we don't really say sorry around here because the world and everyone in it has done Amber so wrong that she has nothing to apologize for. That's just the way it is. Amberlynn Stinky Sock, thank you so much for the super chat. Does anyone think the Crumble video could have been filmed for Emily in the first place? That's interesting. That is interesting. There's no doubt in my mind that Emily has seen that video because that's Emily's thing. You're actually making a lot of sense right now. That seems like it would have been filmed more for Emily than it would have been for Erica because Erica's not into that. T. I thought that earlier too. That may have been her audition tape. Oh! That may have been her audition tape. Oh my God. Y'all are killing me. AJ, thank you. You and Snowflake make a good couple. Okay. Thank you. Mia Spaghetti, appreciate that. Beggars can't be choosers. Amberlynn has to take whoever she can get as long as they have a driver's license. We don't have Wendy's in OZ. How are you, Jordy? Thank you so much for that, Mia Spaghetti. I appreciate your super chat. Yeah, I mean, it's got beggars can't be choosers. It's not much. It's not much. Like the prerequisites aren't really that much, but pulse, wipe, driver's license. The criteria really isn't that extensive. So I agree with you, Mia. No, I'm not reading the rest of that super chat. Chaotic Cupcake, thank you. Jordy, you are our best friend. Girl, my boyfriend of 11 years just proposed to me a few nights ago. 11 years? About time, Chaotic Cupcake. Put a ring on that cupcake. Oh my gosh, that's probably something Emily would do. Thank you so much for that. Congratulations to you two. I wish you both a lifetime of happiness. EBDB, hey! I was listening to your live without my headphones, and my fiance heard you say, "Are you feeding other bitches nuggets?" Instant fan. Love you, Jordy. You hear that completely out of context. Nothing else I have said in this stream but that one line. I love it, EBDB. Glad that you have recruited your fiance into Girl World. Thank you for sending that in. Appreciate your channel support. Jord Flake. Yeah, that's awesome. Congratulations to you, Chaotic. Oh, thank you, Front Range Mama. It was absolutely for Emily. Interesting. Boy. Well, y'all, I think that is going to be it for our Friday night live stream. More than likely, we will be doing Chantal tomorrow or on Sunday. Oh, gosh. The camera had to get in one more freeze before ending here. I really appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for the Q&A and the review and the fun look at Mr. Snowflake's video. It was a lovely stream, as always. Thank you so much, everybody, sending in super chats and becoming memberships, gifting memberships, everything of the sort. I really, really appreciate it. Creeped Out by Meat, thank you. All I'm saying is, oh lordy, it's Mr. and Mr. Snowflake would sound pretty good. I appreciate that, Creeped Out by Meat. Thank you so much for that. Fred, thank you for coming in hot here at the end with a very generous super sticker. I really appreciate you doing that, Fred. Thank you, thank you. A little pear on a rocket. Is that what that is? Looks like a pear riding a firework into the sunset. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, Mr. Snowflake is here. Mr. Snowflake is checking in with us. Why did I wake up to Amber calling my beard smelly? I guess that you don't wash it adequately. Amberlynn, okay, keep that in mind. Amberlynn is accusing you of not washing correctly. I'd imagine that that is a pretty big hit to your ego. I wouldn't be surprised if Mr. Snowflake is sending these messages from the shower right now. You know, vigorously washing his beard with shampoo and conditioner, trying to, you know, not be known for this on the internet as a, you know, stinky cardigan, weird facial hair smelling Brit. I don't know. But as he says, I think that Amberlynn's bang on. You bang on, Amber. You bang on. Fred, thank you again for the very generous super sticker. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for sending that in. I really appreciate you, Fred. Oh, jeez. I wouldn't be surprised if we never see Mr. Snowflake ever again. You think he'll take a 9-day break from uploading? You think in 9 days we'll see a Q&A message? Ask me anything. Usernames will be shown. You think 9 days from now we'll get that? I don't know. Maybe he'll need to take some time away from the internet after this. But something tells me the biggest narcissist on YouTube won't be taking a break. Just saying. Toppled Toad, thank you so much for that. Have a wonderful night, everyone. I really appreciate you saying that, Toppled Toad. I hope you do too, as is the rest of your weekend. Thank you for sending that in, Toppled Toad. I hope you have a good night. Good old Toppled Toad. Snowflake got the Homer effect. Why are we mad at him again? Because he lies. He lies about everything. Out of any other reaction channel, he spreads the most misinformation. And one look at him, you can just kind of tell that beard hasn't been washed in a hot minute. He's been wearing the same cardigan for God knows how long now. It's just a bad look. You know, you just kind of get that vibe from people on the internet. It's just, there's something off. And I really think that Amber hit the nail on the head here today. I think she ate. I think she dragged him. I think she roasted him appropriately. So I really think that there's not much else to say. Biggest narcissist on YouTube? Something like that. Something like that. For sure. For sure. All right, everybody. Have a good rest of your night. Thank you so much for that, everybody. Fred, coming in hot there at the end. I really appreciate you, Fred. Thank you so much. Ooh. All right, everybody. I will see you soon. Maybe not tomorrow. Maybe the next day. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe the next day, too. Maybe tomorrow and then not Sunday.